Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Reacts. It's Saturday. You know what that means? Of course it means we're here continuing the journey of Green Lantern, the animated series. This is Season 1, Episode 3. Of course, we'll not know the title until they get into the episode. I've decided because with a lot of shows, I'm not looking at titles anymore. Just in case there's any spoilers, I'm just not looking at titles just in case. So there you go. Moving forward, not looking at titles. Just going to wait to see what the episode's all about. Instead the show. I know what the show is. The episode's all about. So yeah. Part 1 and Part 2, Beware My Power, starting off this show, freaking delivered. Crush. I'm actually filming ahead a little bit. I just finished Part 2 a few moments ago. Wow, what a freaking closer. Insane emotional ending there. And a lot of things brought up in terms of Razer and the fact they can't get back to Oa. There's a lot of stuff happening, and the fact the sacrifice of Shahir. There's a lot of stuff that happened in Part 2, and Atroc's introduction officially. Freaking cool. Love it. I'm just really enjoying this show. I really am. I'm liking the character introductions. I'm liking the animation. The fighting is great, too. I keep forgetting to mention that more and more. The animation is great. The dialogue is great. And just the overall action is great as well. Like, that's really helping this show just continue to be good. And it's crazy to say that only 2 episodes in, but it's freaking true. This show, is so good. And I can't wait to continue. And it's unfortunate there's only 1 season. I hate that. I hate the fact there's only 1 season of the show. But hey, at least we get 26 episodes, right? Because some shows don't even get 26 episodes. So I will at least take it. I will take the 26 episodes as long as they deliver on fantastic storytelling and great stuff and all that, as I'm already experiencing with the first 2 episodes. As long as I get that continuing on, then it's a win, even though we don't get another season. It's still a win for this show. So without further ado, let's get into now. Let's check it out and see what they do with this episode, guys. Can't wait to see what happens here. Season 1, Episode 3. Let's go. Ooh. Okay.
You like looking at that stuff, Pooza? You proud of what you did? How many of you Red Lanterns are out there? And why are
Probably
you
a lot.
Green Lanterns?
The Red Lanterns abandoned you, Razer. Left you for dead.
Yeah.
I think that calls for a little payback, don't you?
I do hate the Red Lanterns for what they've made me. But it doesn't mean I stopped hating Green Lanterns.
You wish to reward him by giving him command of it?
Appa, we have no choice.
The crew of the Interceptor is tasked with gathering intelligence on the Red Lantern threat.
Yeah, the ring doesn't take up much room.
good.
Unfortunately,
He
Razer
does.
does. What do you suggest we do with him?
Fools. For what I have done, they should execute me.
He just wants to
I
die.
do not understand your desire for self-destruction.
Find me a prison. It's not like we can just drop Razer off at a handy lantern science cell.
Fancy.
Wow, she really took you at your word about the nothing too nice thing. It's a dark, dank, repulsive hole full of...
Spiders.
I was gonna
Spiders.
say rats, but...
Well, Green Lanterns.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
been a long time since we've hosted a prisoner. It appears you have something for me.
Yeah.
This piece of work is Razer.
No one has ever escaped from this facility. I'm very proud of that.
That's one Red Lantern down.
More
Yep.
where that came from.
Yep. And that was easy. That was quick and... Okay.
Make yourself comfortable, prisoner. Soon you'll find yourself far, far away.
Now we can get back to nailing those red
What the heck was that?
lanterns. Yeah. Right
Yeah,
there.
something's there.
Right where?
What is up with you?
There he is. Oh! I think it was planning that.
To cause a distraction so I can do that!
Yeah, you're stuck.
Cannot go back.
Can I go back?
Try me, but do not take me back to the Grimrock.
You escaped from the Spider Guild's prison.
Yes, with this. Gargon tunneled. 12 years. Not back to Nightmare Rock. Gargon
Nightmare
lives his
Rock.
pain there. Torture.
Razor's worse than a criminal. If the spiders want to torture him, let them.
It's our
Oh.
job, our duty to serve and protect. Look, we've got to take this back anyway, so we'll have a look around.
Okay, please, don't say it.
We're going to break into prison.
Oh, of course you are. I would assume they have some sort of like detection or something to know they're coming.
Don't worry, Goggin. Just taking a quick look around.
Just
Dinner's
taking a
in
quick
2
look.
hours.
Don't worry about
If
it.
we're not back, start without us because we're probably dead.
We really doing this?
Yes.
Really?
The fighting has stopped.
For now, they'll
Wait,
be
what?
back. The warlords
Flashback.
always come back. I'm going to help make that happen. By joining the militia.
Militia?
No. Please, no. Our people need teachers and doctors and builders, not more soldiers.
Something tells me she's dead.
Yeah, we should check out the accommodations.
This could be that rehabilitation that Mike Lung talked about.
Whoever was being rehabilitated here was scratching desperately to escape. I've never seen you scared before.
I ain't scared of no rocks.
You just said you were, though.
Let's get out of here.
Uh-oh.
I'm almost 90% sure I remember to charge it this time.
At least they can fight back.
Ilana?
I came back.
Oh my god.
Rings are still down.
Makes no sense.
I'm shocked to find you in this untoward position.
Well, then cut us down.
Oh, your rings won't work here.
The yellow
You
rocks,
must
I'm
have
guessing.
noticed this unusual mineral, It nullifies the energy of a Green Lantern power ring.
Oh!
So you do run a gulag after all.
What the hell?
After we treat our prisoners, then
Treat?
we eat them.
The evil laugh, of course.
Negative. We will continue to wait.
We'll continue to wait.
Said he'd be back.
Action must be taken to rescue the Green Lanterns,
Oh.
even at risk to this unit.
Wait, what? This is cool.
I came back for you!
That sucks.
Razer of the Forgotten Zone.
The worst timing.
You belong to the Red Lantern Corps. You will have your revenge. This, your new master atrocities, promises.
Dude. She's gonna break him out? Oh.
None of this is real. This is not really happening.
I know this is a fantasy.
He
An
knows.
illusion meant to bring me pain. I get to see her again, even if it's for one more moment.
I do not understand. Some force is keeping me out of the prison.
Correct.
Prison? What are the Green Lanterns even doing here? All those people died because of me.
No. Kilowog was able to rescue the settlers before the world was destroyed.
Yes.
What? I will never forgive this.
I have seen your past and know your pain.
No one knows my pain.
Some force is preventing me from exploring this direction. I believe this is where they are keeping Hal and Kilowog. You cannot leave them to die.
Oh.
Green Lantern is best eaten fresh.
Oh, how would you know that? He's getting his ring. Oh shit, okay, okay. Thank you. There's a lot more. Let's go. Explosion of red. Damn.
We discovered
Very powerful.
by a Red Lantern. Oh, you want some potion?
Oh yeah, you want some.
There's plenty for everybody.
Where are you going? Exactly.
You were gonna leave without saying goodbye.
I can still fight even though I can't use my ring. Careful, he's still trying to eat you. The rage inside him, man. He's... Oh, he's taking it off. Wow, he's giving it back.
Because he's coming with us.
Oh.
You do not seem to have recovered from your ordeal.
You are an artificial intelligence, but you risked your existence to save them.
A Green Lantern would do no less.
And there you guys have it. And overall, this was a pretty decent episode of the show. I will say the biggest thing, of course, is Razor's backstory, him saving the day, and Hal letting him come back to the ship and giving him back his lantern ring. And I'm surprised because just like we went from him hitting the button in episode 2, of course, part 2, where my power to detonate the planet, destroy the planet, you know, the bomb and everything. And then he's the one, because there's these yellow crystals in the cave where, of course, Hal and Kilowog were being held and all that. They're about to be eaten by spider alien creatures. We'll get to more of that in a second. But Razor, of course, comes and saves the day. And it's the rage and everything that's in him from reliving the memory of what happened to, I'm presuming that's his wife that died. And he joined the resistance and all that. And he came back and he was too late and she was dead. He was having a funeral procession for her, and of course, Aya, of course, the AI program showed up in her body to say, this is not real. He's like, I know it's not real. So you're living over and over in my head. but I get to see her one more time. I get to see her one more moment. And basically saying, look, like, they need you. They came back for you. You didn't actually kill anybody. Like, Kilowog saved most of the people off the planet. He's like, it doesn't matter. I still hit the button. So Razor's still conflicted in that sense. But all that rage from seeing that memory, that flashback again, brought him to just causing chaos and mayhem. And of course, Kilowog and Hal, they can't actually use their abilities because of these yellow crystals. And I like how it's specific, like the leader of like the warden or everything of the prison. We found these yellow crystals and they have a really interesting side effect where it affects and messes with Green Lantern rings. And they know apparently that you need to eat a Green Lantern member like more raw, like not like, you know, like, or fresh is the word. He like more fresh. It's like, how would you know that? Because they've eaten other Green Lanterns, I'm assuming, right? Or maybe he's just saying that just to say it. So, of course, as somebody who has arachnophobia to an extent, like, when I was younger, I hated spiders. I still hate spiders, but I've grown more accustomed to them, but, like, I still don't like them. But seeing giant alien spiders running the prison, I'm like, of course. Of course they are, right? And it's a rehabilitation program. It's not torture, but then of course there's a stowaway, and whoever voiced that stowaway character that stowed away on their ship and was of course held back and all that. Now he's like the warden in a sense until they actually send a replacement in 18 months. So it's a long ways away. The voice sounded familiar. I didn't look at the voice cast, but like that voice actor sounds familiar voicing this little character here. So yeah, overall the episode, like I said, it was decent. It was okay. Comparatively to the first two episodes, this definitely is the weakest episode, but the biggest takeaway is, of course, Razor. Like, that's the main focus. It's like right away they drop him off, and then they went, well, actually, there's some stuff going on here at this prison, potentially, because this one stowaway is like, look, I was being tortured and all that kind of stuff. They make you relive your memories. Now, I was expecting to see, when Hal and Kilowog got the headbands, like the connectors on their heads, just like Razor did, that we were going to see Hal and Kilowog's worst memories. I'm assuming Kilowog's would have been his home planet being destroyed. Hal, I'm not really sure what that would have been, but I was expecting to see that because we got to see Razor's. We're going to see theirs too, or at least we're going to see glimpses of it. No, nothing. Like, the point was just to say, okay, well, they're a part of the process, but actually, you know what, never mind. They're better when they're fresh, these Green Lanterns. They're better when they're fresh. But for Razor, it made a lot of sense why we got to see his backstory. Because at the worst possible timing for the Red Lantern ring to show up and Atrocitus' voice to come through and basically entice him to join the Red Lantern Corps was when he came back and his wife is now gone. She is dead. And here's the ring. So this show is showing that it's not going to shy away from darker elements of storytelling, because we've already seen where a death of a Green Lantern in the first 2-3 minutes of the show. We didn't get to see it, but we heard his death, and then the ring floating. We all know what it means, and they made it very clear Green Lanterns are dying. And then we, of course, saw the explosion of the planet, and we saw Shahir die, right? We saw that Green Lantern die. And now here in the flashback, we get to see, even though we didn't see her death as it happened, but we see her dead body after the fact. So they're not shying away from that, and I appreciate it, because as we know with cartoon shows and animation, that's more generally towards a younger audience or families to enjoy. And like in this sense, this show, because this show is tailored towards kids, teens, and people just to get into Green Lantern as a whole, because the writing is so good and the character development and everything is so good that it's really more towards an older audience, because they're willing to go this far. They're willing to show, like, here's a dead body. Like, she's not passed out. She's dead. And this is when the ring shows up for him. So I like that this show is not afraid to go down a darker path in terms of telling its story. Obviously, it's not the complete piece to make the show. It's a part of the storytelling. It's a part of the narrative. And I appreciate that. So that is something that is definitely going positive for this show. I think the show is delivering on a lot of things. And even though this was a weaker episode compared to the first two, and this is the weakest so far, it's still delivered on some really good things. And I think that's really, like, should be a round of applause. Because this episode could have easily not delved into Razor's backstory as extensively as it did, even though it makes sense that we need to, but they made a point to show, hey, She died. She is dead. He's holding on to her. He is getting more and more angry. He was coming back. I was coming back. I was coming back. And then boom, here's the ring bringing him in. Come here, Razer. You know you want to join us. Let that rage and anger, let it fuel you. He allowed it to. And now he's second guessing everything. And I like the dynamic between him and the AI program on the ship. The fact that they're having an actual conversation. So I like that we're expanding upon that a little bit, because now he's like saying, well, how can you know what I'm feeling? How could you think you know any of this when literally you're just a computer program? And still yet she's giving some sound advice to him. So it's probably throwing him off, but yeah, I think it's really, really effective. And the reason why I decided, because like I just thought the show's gonna end. You know, there's no 2 or 3 seasons. It's just 1. Damn. But hey, I'm excited to continue the journey. I really had a good time with this episode overall. Even though it was the weakest, I still had a good time with some of those elements. And I'm just ready for see what happens next. I'm ready for the show to continue, to see where we go from here. I'm excited. I'm glad the show won. I mean, I'm excited for what is going to continue and happen after this show is done in terms of whatever next show comes up next, but I am loving the journey so far, and I can't wait to continue. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm curious to know what you guys thought about this episode of Green Lantern Animated Series. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will talk to you guys soon. Peace out.